Good morning. This is my vlog, daily vlog, trying to get back in shape. Um, April 6th, 7:25, Sunday. It's Sunday. Um, yeah. I think I'm gonna fill out my DVR thing today. Because I have my meeting on Tuesday. I don't want to do it by myself though. Maybe my mom will do it with me. I'm not in the mood for paperwork. Anyway, I have to be careful not to touch the record button on this. You can only hold it on the side. So, yeah, it's like 7 in the morning, so I'm getting up in the morning because I slept last night. It's freaking amazing. That's one of the coolest things about exercising. Yeah, I've been trying to organize and stuff. I was gathering bike stuff and then organizing yesterday and cleaning and stuff. And yesterday was like the first time I actually had time to like actually exercise. Crazy. So I started in the morning and I was going to do my dumbbell exercise where I do a dumbbell squat overhead press. It's my idea of the ultimate strength exercise. I might want to throw in pull-ups into it. That would be cool. But yeah, I was just doing like start with 10 pounds, 3 sets of 10, and then you go. I have 10s, 15s, 25s, 35s, 45s. Yeah, 3 sets of 10 where you just hold it and go slowly, touch your elbows to your knee, and then go all the way up, and see how long you can last. But the problem was I wasn't able to do it because I got up and, I turned on my camera and everything. I recorded it. Maybe I'll put it in my vlog. But I did 10. I did 10 with 10 pounds, which is like nothing. That's like the warm-up. And then I waited 30 seconds and then I went to do 10 more. And like on the very first one, I could tell that in my first set of 10, I tore both of my freaking hamstrings. Like, I tried the first one and I could feel both of my hamstrings, the entire length of both hamstrings tore. It wasn't a thick, it was like one muscle in the hamstring or something. It wasn't the entire hamstring, but it was enough of it to make it like way too painful to do anymore. So I barely was able to like eke out 10. I wanted to do 10 of them. And then I was like, okay, I can't do any more or I will like tear more hamstrings, And so I was only able to do 2 sets of 10 at 10 pounds. 10 pounds. So yeah, that was bizarre. Like I'm way more deteriorated than I thought I was. Like, it's like I fell off the cliff. Like when you age, the way aging works, and I saw it on YouTube or on the Google or whatever, one news story a couple of years ago, but like they found out that aging happens, like it doesn't happen steadily, It comes, you go and then you go and then you just dip suddenly and then you go. And they were saying that you suddenly dip at Lose Fitness and you age suddenly at 44 and then like 52 or something. I can't remember what they said, 55. Should look it up. But in my experience with me, it kind of was like that. You're trucking along, everything's great, and then all of a sudden everything falls off the cliff at the same time. And I kind of feel like that's what's happening to me at 51. Because I was neglecting myself forever. Like, pretty much, actually, even you trace it all the way back to college, where I'm going through long periods where I'm not even exercising at all, because that kind of threw me for a loop. And college is like the modern day equivalent of like adult daycare or something. It's like when some parents, if they think that they don't think that their kids are capable of anything, and they're worried about life or whatever, they just send their kids off to college. Like, or they insist their kids go to college, not mattering what they major in, and then they're like, oh no, this college stuff is stupid. They're like, oh, do it for me, and then at the end of the day, you spend all your money on fucking college that's not even going to get you a job. Like when I was here looking for work, I was like, I got to the point where I was like, I couldn't get a job anywhere, and then I was like, you know what, fuck it. I think I specifically want to get a job that needs a college degree. I could only find one job that actually needed a college degree. And that's like teaching, or that not even needs a college degree, that helps to have a college degree. Yeah, it's teaching preschool. But then I still have to take more classes. So I think I want to be a preschool teacher because I have a college degree and it's the only class, it's the only job I know to find that even cares if you have a college degree. Like I was applying to every job imaginable for 2 months last year and like 3 months this year, and I didn't get a single job. So I had to get a $70,000 HELOC loan. And then after I got my HELOC loan, somebody finally calls and was like, oh, I guess we'll hire you. Take care of old people. But it's like, yeah, well, I have to prepare for my summer job. I got signed into the corporation, so maybe I could get a job within the corporation. Have it for venture. Anyways, they even offered me to apply for another job, but I was like, I like the one that I have now, and I was too lazy to apply for it. So, what I'm going to do is, so I'm trying to, everything I can do to prepare bike jumper teacher. So yeah, yesterday I was like, fuck, man, like, I can't even do 10 pounds. My hamstrings, and the weirdest thing was, I hadn't been like, it's not like I went to the hamstring machine yesterday. So what happened was, like, last week, I don't even know when it was, because I got all these days. I think I bought a couple more bikes and organizing whatever, but I did like 3 days of mountain biking. I did 2 days of like my electric mountain bike, and the battery lasts like an hour and 45 minutes, and then I did a day of like the Strava, until I gassed out basically, and that was enough to make me tired, and have to take a couple days off, I guess. Oh, and before that I ran 10 miles in 2.5 hours, waddled 10 miles in 2.5 hours. So, and then I didn't really stretch. Oh no, running 4 minutes. I'm out of fucking space. God, I'm always liberating space off of these cards. God damn it, I'm gonna have to splice this together. Well, that's a bummer. Man, anyway, every single time I transfer stuff from my camera to my computer, I always delete everything, but then you have to do disk utility to erase the whole disk, because it fills up the disk. Like, deleting the stuff doesn't empty out the disk. And I must have like forgotten. So I'm gonna have to splice these together with like the program, which will take forever because it'll be like half hour, 45 minutes of talking, because I also talk about Atlantis. But damn it, what a bummer. Anyway, I need to have bigger cards, but the bigger cards, sometimes they fail. They actually stop working. Don't get too big. Don't get like a 500 gigabyte card for your video camera, because it'll stop working. Even if it's the nice, like, official kind that's supposed to work. Anyway, so I did those writing, and then I guess my muscles healed and stuff, had to rebuild it, but I didn't counteract it with stretching. And because I didn't, maybe I'll just upload this as it is, and learn from my lesson, do the Atlantis thing again tomorrow. And so when I went to do it again, because I didn't stretch, it just tore on me. So, Yeah, so I was like, at first I was like, okay, so let's just stretch. And then I was like, wait, you don't stretch. You only stretch like at night when you're tired and done. I have to do some exercise. But it was like 28 degrees yesterday. So a perfect day to ride on the roller. So I rode on the trainer for 2.5 hours. And then I got off and to have like lunch and also to scrape this pipe. I was like, well, let me smoke some weed. I scraped like barely any of this freaking goober out. It was so stupid. But yeah, it was like 15 minutes. Then I got back on the bike and I rode, and then my mom called me. And I looked at my watch. It was exactly my phone. It was exactly 2.5 hours. So yeah, I was like, oh wow, because I intended on when I got back on the bike, I was like, let's just do 5 hours today. I think I rode one other time this spring on my bike and the rollers, and it was for 5 hours. And then I tried another time, and I made it like a half hour, but I didn't feel good. But because I was like getting sick of that. But yeah, so I felt good. I was going to keep riding, but her calling, I was like, okay, yeah, I guess I'll stop the bike then. And then I stretched the rest of the time because I watched Gladiator 2 for free. I got like a 7-day trial on Paramount because I had a month trial for Amazon because I bought something. So that was good, but I couldn't do the hamstring stretches that much because you can't watch a movie on the ceiling up on the TV up on the ceiling if you're doing hamstring because you look down at the hamstring. But I did a little bit of hamstring, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, but mainly other stretching. So hopefully the riding got my hamstrings in the point where I could do that lift. But like part of the most uncomfortable feeling I have about getting in shape is muscle atrophy in my lats here on my side, which is like made me want to do pull-ups. But like mountain biking is actually works your lats. So like pull-ups might hurt me. So make me less gas out with the biking quicker. So yeah, so anyways, I'm about to run out of time. Today I want to fill up my DVR thing for those 2 classes, and then yeah, and then go into the bike park today. It's going to be a bike park day where I hit the jumps all day long, hit that big board jump just over and over again. And I might bring my skateboard too, just to ride that down. Anyways, we're about to run out of space. So this is my vlog for the day. I'll put the Atlantis location, but not explain it. And we'll talk about the Atlantis thing tomorrow. I have a theme about Atlantis having to do with geopolitics. All right, talk to you tomorrow.